Hey guys, welcome back to Macphee Ford YouTube channel. My name's Henry, and today we're going to be talking about the Super Duty. What the Super Duty is something that's going to make you guys money. It's a truck that you're going to use for work. We're going to talk today about what makes this the ultimate plowing machine. This one here has the 7.3 liter gas V8. We're going to talk about that. It's a new engine from Ford. Very interesting. This one has every option that you'll ever need if you're going to be doing some plowing, sitting in your truck a long time, you're going to be doing some landscaping, and not to mention, guys, a ton of towing. This thing can tow pretty much anything. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Let's talk about the Super Duty. Okay, so first we're going to start off with what's new for the 2020 Super Duty. In 2020, Ford redesigned it, pretty much like a midlife refresh. They redid the front end. So if you want to come over here, the front end is a little bit different, more aggressive grille. We'll put a picture up of the 2019, do a comparison side by side so you guys can see kind of the differences. And with the new engine, you still have the 6.2 liter gas V8, you still have the 6.7 Power Stroke, those aren't going anywhere. But new for 2020 is the 7.3 liter gas big block Ford V8. It has 435 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque, which is the best in class three-quarter ton and full ton pickup truck, power, specs, towing, anything like that. Ford is the king with that, with 435 horsepower, 475 for the gas engines. Moving along the side, guys, this one has the Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain off-road tires. Very good for if you're doing some plowing. We'll get into that a little bit later on. It's got front manual locking hubs. It's got a rear locking differential. We'll get into that a little bit later on when we get into the interior. You have your running boards, pretty neat. They're embossed with Super Duty on the back here, as you can tell. Kind of a nice little touch there from Ford. A nice little styling elements. Coming to the back, this one does have the FX4 package, upgraded shocks, upgraded skid plates, everything like that. Most of them do have the FX4 package. You can get it with or without. It's kind of up to you how you want to spec it. This one is the XLT convenience package. So it has the blind spot detection, your rear parking sensors, and so on. But it also has the fifth wheel prep package and the snowplow prep. So let's get into that. We'll get inside and we'll show you guys how the plow can be set up and everything like that. So let's hop inside. All right, guys, so moving into the interior here of the Super Duty, let's talk about some of the features that make it comfortable if you're gonna be sitting in this thing for a long time, especially if you're gonna be plowing. A lot of guys buy these trucks, run them as plow trucks in the wintertime. You know, if you got your own company or something like that, you're gonna be using it for, let's say, plowing. So let's get in. Heated seats, number one thing here. Number one most important feature for me. I know it's an important feature for a lot of you guys. Heated seats are great, especially if you're gonna be spending a lot of time in this in the dead of winter. You know, it's minus 20, minus 30. That heated seat on your back is so nice. And with the remote start built into this truck here, you do actually have the heated seats will come on when you start the truck from your house, from your phone, with Ford Pass, anything like that. So like I mentioned on the outside, it has the manual locking front hubs, but it also has the manual lock or the automatic locking rear hubs. So you pull the stick out here on the four-wheel drive selector and it locks the rear differential. We have the trailer brake controllers integrated on the Super Duties. Very nice feature if you're gonna be doing some towing. This truck can tow a whole ton, so, well, more than a ton, but you get the gist. On the steering wheel here, basic controls, the steering wheel is lifted straight out of the F-150 along with most of the interior here. You have your media controls here on this side and your cruise control and your switches for the interior gauge cluster in there. We're new with the Super Duty for 2020. They come with a 10-speed transmission if you spec the 6.7 Power Stroke or the 7.3 gas. The 6.2 gas still has the traditional 6.2 liter or the traditional 6-speed. But in here you have your different driving modes. So similar to an F-150, now you have your normal, your towing mode, your eco mode for the Super Duty, your slippery, and your deep snow and sand. So that's going to be your mode that you want to be in if you're going to be doing some heavy, serious plowing in the dead of winter, tons of snow. Four-wheel drive, you switch it into there, sets up the traction control, turns off advanced track, so on and so forth. Down on the side here, I know you guys might not be able to see it, but you do have your puddle lights on the rear, on the side mirrors. Your mirror controls, power telescoping mirrors there. You press the button, they slide out for the towing, and they do have the auto fold. So if you're trying to get into a tight spot, you can just press the one touch there and they fold in, they fold out. Moving up here, guys, one of the most important things on a truck, if you're going to be upfitting, let's say you're doing a plow with a salt spreader or something along those lines, light bars, roof lights, anything like that, you're going to want upfitter switches. So here Ford has introduced 6 upfitter switches. You can kind of wire in whatever you want. It just kind of saves the interior, saves it from having buttons, switches, everything all over the place, you know, as you set them up. So you have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 switches. You can set them individually. So you need your spreader, your plow controls, roof light for, you know, your strobe light, anything like that. This truck can take care of it. And not to mention, guys, this thing has a ton of storage. Center console here lifts up. Big, massive storage pocket. You can stow anything in there, you know, your invoices. You can put a computer in there if you need to. Cup holders, let's say you're working all night, plowing big parking lots. You're gonna want coffee, right? Everyone loves coffee at night. You can have 4 cups of coffee on the go at one time, or you can just slide that back over and have 2. You get your 2 cup holders back here. We'll get to the back seats here a little bit later on. In the center here, your USB ports. You have your regular USB and your USB-C, so you can charge your things on the go. And again, with more charging options, you do have your 12 volt and your household plug there. So you can plug in a toaster, mini fridge, microwave, whatever you want while you're working that long shift. So let's hop out. We'll hop into the back seat here and we'll kind of go over some of the locking features with the storage compartments and so on. All right, so now we're in the back seat. Like I mentioned, this is a pretty basic back seat, nothing really to call home about, but there are a couple of cool hidden features. We'll start off with back here. Let's say you got somebody in the back, you know, you want some power outlets. Ford's got you covered. Same as up front, you got USB, USB-C, 12 volt, and household plug. So realistically, you can have 2 toasters, 2 microwaves, 2 mini fridges all set up at the same time. Kind of neat. Underneath the back seats here, there are some trays here that you can load things in. You know, if you want to keep some stuff out of sight, out of mind, you can kind of put them back here, and with the you can actually lock them with the seats. So and these can actually fold flat. So if you want to load something in, have a flat cargo floor, you can load those in. Get your spare tire tool there. Spare tire tool, guys, we can link a video. If you guys don't know where to find the spare tire on an F-150, Super Duty, anything like that, we do have a video done by me here, so we can definitely do that. You can 60-40 split, so you can kind of do that however you want. You want one guy sitting here, you want to have a cargo floor flat, load things in, easy, guys. Let's hop into the bed. All right, guys, so last but not least, we're going to get into the back of the truck here. You want to load a salt spreader in, anything like that, tons of room, 6.5 foot box. This one does have your 5th wheel prep package, also with gooseneck. This one has the Tough Bed Ford spray and liner. Definitely a nice touch compared to the plastic drop-in liner. Offers a lot more durability and just kind of more grip. Everything kind of nothing really moves. In the back, you do have your box link system with your 4 cleats. Those are in the back seat underneath the seats there. Lock those in there. You can have extra points for tie downs. This one does have your LED cargo lighting. So if you're working at night, definitely a nice thing to have. Lights up all around the box. You can see what's going on there. And last but not least, guys, there is a power inverter in the back of the truck here. So this is for your 5th wheel package. So this is your trailer brake control. You got your 7-pin connector. You got your 4-pin connector down there. You can definitely set that up however you'd like. This one doesn't have the tailgate step, but you can always get them with the tailgate steps, just an additional extra. But yeah, so that's going to do it, guys. This has been Henry with the Macphee Ford YouTube channel. Today we've been talking about Super Duty, what makes this the ultimate truck for, you know, towing, plowing, anything like that. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Drop any comments, and if you guys are interested in buying an F-250, F-350, definitely come in and see us. That's going to do it for today, guys. Take care. We'll see you guys later.